Hello everyone, welcome back to Cloud Institution. This is the best software training institution. So today in this video we're going to see another very interesting and very important interview question that can be asked during the interview. So explain connection draining in elastic load balancer in AWS. Okay, so what is the connection draining mechanism in AWS? Okay, so we are going to see about how elastic load balancer works. We already seen like how what is elastic load balancer and what is the components and how it's working. So now we need to explain that so what is connection draining in elastic load balancer in AWS. Okay, so this is very important interview question, guys. So it can be asked in many interviews. So the answer for this question is in AWS, connection draining is also known as a deregistration delay. Ensure the existing and in-progress requests are allowed to complete before the instance is removed from the load balancer's backend pool. Okay, so minimizing the disruption of the disruptions during the maintenance or scaling events. So for example, if you know AWS, okay, so I'm going to show you in this video, okay, in this photo. So now this is the elastic load balancer. Okay, so in this elastic load balancer, what happens is that so we have connected multiple backend pools. Backend pools is nothing but the instances, whatever we have added to this load balancer, right? So now whenever the request comes, it used to distribute the traffic to all three instances. Okay, for example, if any one user is trying to make a payment, so that payment information will be coming to the load balancer. Load balancer will distribute that payment information to one of the instances. Okay, for example, if it is forwarding to one of the instances, if this instance is the processing the payment, okay, it may take some time, right? So in the same time, the auto scaling is try to remove the existing instance. For example, so it might also already been scaled up for some reasons. If that so due to some reasons or due to some low threshold or low throughput or low load, so the same auto scaling the auto scaling group will be may wanted to reduce that remove this instance. Okay, so if it is wanted to remove this instance, so it will be so all the so the what load balancer will be doing is that the load balancer will wait for some time, okay, until all the current request whatever this particular instance is handling, it will be it will be completed until the auto scaling will remove the instances from the auto scaling group. Okay, so that is a major purpose of connection draining. Okay, in simple term, if you want to explain you in a real time way, right, so real time way. So for example, if any one person is working in any company, okay, if that person is resigning from the job, okay, so in none of the organization will allow anybody to resign from the job in the day one, if their resignation is done. So what we do is, so we ask them to serve the notice period. So what do you mean by notice period? So notice period is nothing but so you'll be relieving from all your responsibilities in 1 month or 2 months of periods. Okay, that is called notice period, right? So here we can compare the same thing in here as well, right? So elastic load balancer is nothing. Elastic load balancer is nothing, so nothing but so it will distribute the traffic, and whenever the instance has to be removed from the from the group, so what happens is that so it'll be it should take some time to deregister themselves and then finish all its current work. Okay, just like employee will be giving KT sessions and hand over all the responsibilities whatever is currently doing and will be moving to some other job, right? So similar way, the instance will be instance will be finish up all the current tasks, and then it'll move to the it will be marked for a termination. Okay, that's what it has been explained over here in AWS. Connection draining, also known as a deregistration delay. Okay, deregistration delay is nothing but if you want to do unregistered or deregister, we need to take some time. Okay, ensure that the existing and in progress requests are allowed to complete before the instance is removed from the load balancer's backend pool. Okay, hope you understand this one, right? So this will make a minimizing the disruption during the maintenance or scaling events. Okay, we have seen that during the scale up and scale down. So the current instances should be so marked as a complete, completed the current events. So then only it will be removed. Okay, so hope you understand this particular video. Okay, so hope this interview questions is really important, guys. So if you go for an interview or examination, so these kind of questions will be definitely will be asked. Okay, so I hope this question will be helpful for you to crack the interviews. Okay, so if you want to see more videos like this, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Okay, I'll see you again in the next video.